I'm here to read for you again. Hi, saw you light and love tarot, Hillary. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, thank you so much for joining me again. I am so happy to be here. Today we're going to do a Freaky Friday reading. So my intentions for this reading is to get some insight on how we can let our freak flag fly. Okay. Say that 10 times fast, 5 times fast. Whatever. Say it fast, a lot, okay? So, I feel like that needed a little bit more. This intention is, how can we stop masquerading a little bit, drop the mask, stop trying to be like others, and just be true to who you are, your fire, your passion, your freaky, okay? We'll see what comes out. Yeah, I hope that you are having a wonderful day and that this week was good for you. All right. Okay, let's get some clearing for you and clearing for me. Oh, that wants to topple. Oh, a tower just fell over. Obsidian tower. Some of us might need to drop our defenses about being true to ourselves. The symbolism around us at all times. 143, I love you. Alright. Spirit, my higher self, my viewer's higher self, thank you so much for using me as a channel to guide and instruct. I ask for the most clear, concise messages today for my viewers' highest good and for the good of everyone involved and everyone on earth. Thank you, Spirit, and thank you again for being here. Okay, let's see. How can we let our freak flag fly? What do we need to work on? What do we need to work on? 222. We are here to awaken from our illusion of separateness. That's a quote that I just looked at. 3 of Pentacles. Oh, okay. So, I feel like a lot of us could be with the High Priestess and the Ace of Swords on the bottom. A lot of us could be afraid to really show people around us who we really are. Okay? We might be guarded to letting people that close to us. It's kind of a needing to let people in, okay? 3 of Pentacles, High Priestess, that's needing to bring people in, needing to allow people in, needing to collaborate, to work together, to, merge creativities. 6 of Wands after the High Priestess and 3 of Pentacles there. 4 of Pentacles on the bottom. Yeah, it's to be true to ourselves, we have to let ourselves be free to express, regardless of what anyone else thinks, right? We have to be our biggest fan first. We don't want to keep ourselves silent. We don't want to hide who we are. You're like, well, this is obvious. Like, that's a basic message here, right? How can we let our freak flag fly? You let it fly, right? That's what we do. Yeah, you follow your soul, your spirit, your calling, your creative ideas passionately. Like, you don't let anything stop you. You're okay to start and restart and, let people in on the ride with you. Let people in on the ride with you. Because there are people who want to join you for this and who support you. Yeah. I feel like some of us, with 5 of Swords that just came out, some of us could be afraid of ruffling feathers, of stepping on toes. Possibly, I don't know why I'm getting like Hierophant energy here. Basically, that's family, right? Being worried about family opinions, possibly. But it's really just wanting to stay in your own lane, and that's great, stay in your own lane, but you can let other people drive on the road with you too, Like, Lake. Oh my gosh, the tower. Yeah, a lot of us are worried that if we are truly true to who we are, right? And this could be for many areas. It could be for even just your general personality, like just unmasking in general, right? It could be sexuality. It could be gender orientation. You know, like this could be relevant to whatever is relevant for you. How are you being true to you? And how are you making yourself hidden? How are you hiding yourself from expressing the real you? There is big changes that happen whenever you become completely authentic, right? I'm right here with you because, like, I'm a former Christian, born and raised, worship team. You know, I'm a musician. I wrote like many songs, praise and worship songs. I loved the Christian God so much, but in 2020, I had an awakening, and that changed for me. And so coming to a place of contentment with that, right? Despite being surrounded by everyone from my former beliefs, you know? A lot of things had to change for that. I'm estranged from my family, which is hard. But it was necessary for my own peace, you know? Okay, let's see. Got some more cards here. Yeah, okay. Sorry to go into my backstory a little bit, but this could be about anything. And it's really hard when you implement things, and your surroundings change when you become authentically you. And the people who love you unconditionally will stick with you, right? The people who don't care, they love your soul, right? It's however you express yourself, they support you. But it's really hard to be afraid of losing the people close to us out of fear of rejection, right? I think Page of Cups, Justice, and Ten of Wands came out also. This Page of Cups always reminds me of, like, impossibility. Like, this guy is looking at this cup in his hand, and there's a fish in there, and the fish is not actually in the cup, right? It's his imagination. It's his sort of being daydreamy. And I always view this card as, like, he's imagining how many cups it would take to fill an ocean and how impossible that feels, right? And it's like, the ocean is right there, right? I don't know. So I feel like some of you feel like it's not an option to be authentic. It's not an option to be completely unmasked in this world. Justice and Ten of Wands after that, yeah. It's too heavy of a burden for you to carry your whole life suppressing who you are, you know? Suppressing what you feel, suppressing what you like, suppressing your interests, suppressing you, right? It's too much, and it's not fair to you. It's not fair to you at all. And everyone should be allowed to be authentically who they are. Without fear. 9 of Cups on the bottom, yeah. And strength. And the Fool under that. Wow, okay. So this is the under the deck message, right? So being completely authentic to yourself takes a lot of strength, and it takes a lot of restraint from suppressing ourselves, right? It takes focus to change our habits around masking, to let ourselves be like that, but it's absolutely worth it, even if it feels completely foolish. Okay? Even if you feel like you don't know what you're doing. Let's see what other messages want to come out for this. That was all my Rider-Waite cards. Let's see. Freak flag flying. Light your fire. I don't know what that is. Light your fire. Why am I hearing, we're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. What is that called? I don't know what that song is called. It's popular, I should know. And I'm a musician, I should know. Okay. Let's see. What can we expect if we face all of this internal battle, right? If we be authentic to ourselves. What can we expect? What can we expect? How are we wrong in our assumptions right now? Temperance. Oh, wow. First of all, like, you're allowed to be completely authentic. Temperance is like divine orchestration. It's a gift from God, right? It's inner peace. It's the balance after a time of turmoil, right? It's protection. You're completely protected, supported in being authentically you and being true to yourself. You'll feel a night and day difference. Night and day difference for someone. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. The amount of new beginnings that come in, the new experiences, new community, new passions, new opportunities that come in for you by being authentic is going to help you let go of this like turmoil, this back and forth that you deal with of, I don't know if I should, I don't know if I shouldn't. That all comes with releasing that, with just taking the first step and going and moving forward. It's following our intuition. It is, gosh. Okay, but why do some of us feel so stuck? Tower again and the Star. And the Knight of Swords. It's Aquarius energy with the Star. You don't want to lose hope. I feel like for some of us, being completely authentic, unmasked, true to ourselves is a nice thing to imagine, right? It's a good thing to imagine, but what if it doesn't pan out the way that you imagine it to, right? What if it's not everything that you hoped and dreamed? What if it was a lie to yourself, right? What if? Fears, insecurity, just shoving emotions down. Oh my gosh, Pisces energy there. It's just fear. I get it. It's fear. Fear can be kind of freaky. It freaks you out. Oh, talk about Two of Cups underneath, though. But what if you're wrong? 14:14 on the clock. What if you're wrong? What if it turns out better than you could have imagined? What if not only do you get the freedom of being authentically you and having that expression, but you're also joined by others who revel in that with you? What if that? What if we do what ifs in a positive light, right? If you don't know about the law of assumption, I have the Fool. The Fool. Take the leap. What if it's better than you could have imagined? Likely will be, right? Sure, every journey has its ups and downs, and I'm not saying it'll be just bliss and it's a seamless transition from here to there. But what if your soul, your heart, your mind, what if that feels so much better than you could ever imagine? Because you don't know what real authenticity feels like yet, do you? Some of you may. Some of you are already on this journey and just dealing with the battle of still wrestling with yourself, right? Me too. Me too. There needs to be some confidence here with the Queen of Wands. You need to get some confidence that you're not going to be alone in this, right? That wants to pop out. What if it's better than you could have ever imagined? What if it brings you in the type of life that you want to live? What if you get rich from it, basically? Like, what if you can make a lot of money off this for some people? Like, what if it's so much better than you could have ever imagined? That's what Spirit wants you to focus on, is that, like, what you're assuming isn't necessarily right. 1616 on the clock I just saw a second ago. The Sun, what if it's better than you could have ever imagined? What if you can't even fathom in your understanding right now how good it'll be for you? This is so exciting. This is so exciting. Some steps that we can take, some advice, some steps that we can take. Page of Wands. It doesn't matter. You don't have to know everything to get started. Okay, you don't have to know exactly how to navigate it. You can take one step at a time with Page of Wands that I just saw there. What are some actionable steps that we can do to gain our confidence, to gain higher perspective and positivity towards letting our freak flag fly? 7 of Cups. Make a decision, right? This is the what ifs card. What if this? What if that? What if that? It's not pleasant being in that state, right? It's confusing, it's distracting, it causes delays, right? But it is a time that's necessary for you to figure out what exactly you want. Now in this card, there's obviously one freaking ginormous, amazing option here, right? The Castle versus Critters. You know what you want. You know what is for you. And thinking about, what if this castle gets infested with mice or snake or lizards or, like, I don't know, there's a bunch of bugs there with that house. It's like an infestation of negativity. An infestation. Get clear with what you want. Queen of Swords, get clear and honest with what you want, right? With yourself first. 3 of Swords, don't be afraid of pain. Pain helps us grow, okay? And it's not fun in the moment, but almost everyone on a spiritual journey, on a self-love journey, has gotten to a point where you say, this pain had purpose. It doesn't excuse the betrayal, the hurt, the loss that causes this, but I did something with it. I did something with it. Your pain will have a purpose, okay? And you can't be afraid. I mean, you can be afraid, but you can still do it, right? Fear in itself. That's a Blue October song. Fear by Blue October, 1919 on the clock. Let's see. 7 of Pentacles. Some of us need to be willing to do the work, right? To put in the time, to wait for the seeds to sprout, right? To take it one step at a time and trust that it will reap rewards for us, right? Lily of the Valley in that picture. That's awesome. Queen of Pentacles. There's a need for gratitude here, for self-love, for stability, right? And that's being true to yourself. that's being self-honoring. It's being committed to long-term positivity here. Four of Wands and the Emperor, that's Aries. Four of Wands and the Emperor. Some of you need to just take a hold of yourself, of your life, and just conquer it, right? Set up your foundation here, right? It's a cause for celebration. You are a cause for celebration, and you are allowed to stand fully in your power, right? You're allowed to stand fully in your power. Okay, that's my message for that. Okay, let's get some Moon Witch oracles for you. Oh, this feels so good. Okay. I needed this. Okay, what Moon Witch oracles do we need for my viewer in their freak flag flying journey? Sun, find a balance. The Leo card, Sun is enlightenment, positivity, fresh perspective, right? It's childlike joy and wonder and excitement. And it's pulling yourself out of the depths of our mind, right? The dark parts. It's so easy to stay there. But we got to look at the bright side sometimes. We got to look at the positive side sometimes. Diana, be one with nature. You know, something about taking a walk for me, personally, outside. It doesn't even have to be like on a trail or anything. It just can be on the sidewalk. But something about taking a 30-minute walk helps ground so much. Now, if you are in a beautiful setting, like I'm in Texas right now, I'm in Fort Worth, Texas. So not great setting out here, right? 22 on the clock. I mean, I'm thankful that I have a place to live, okay? But there are some places that are even more beautiful that you can just really connect with the earth, with feeling that stability, grounding. Look up grounding, earthing. I think it would be good for you to get out of the house, into nature, feel that sort of energy charge that comes with walking barefoot in the grass or sitting underneath a tree, talking to a tree. Call me crazy, I don't care. I like to talk to trees sometimes. I need to talk to my own trees sometimes. They are not doing too well. They probably need some encouragement. I'm looking at one right now. I'll come talk to you later. Okay. Cast a circle. Healthy boundaries are crucial for growth. Yes, you do not have to self-abandon for anyone or anything. I don't care who birthed you, who raised you, who taught you what religion, is the only way, who told you what's okay and not okay. You're allowed to be authentically yourself and to stand up for yourself. Defend that right of yours to exist authentically. That you're allowed to do that. And it would be good for you. Dark Moon, pause and rest. You deserve it. This is taking a mental break, right? From all of the turmoil that comes with having to put on a facade for so long. Right? Full moon, harvest the fruits of your hard work, and you are on the right path with Moonbeam. You are on the right path to being fulfilled, right? To having a healthy self-harvest, right? To what am I thinking? To getting to know yourself. I see this eyeball on the moon. I don't know why it's like seeing yourself fully, right? That's what I'm getting from that. Mirror, mirror, the beauty you see in me is a reflection of you. Yeah, the things that you like about others, You have that. The things that you don't like about others, you have that, okay? And it's choosing, what do you want to be? Reflect on who you are. Choose what you want to be, you know? Okay, let's get, if you would like to ask a question, I'm going to do some angel answers. Oh wait, that's not angel answers. What is that? What is that called? Healing Energy Oracle. Okay, so don't ask a question, because these are not angel answers. Let's see. Let's get some healing oracles. Healing energy oracles. Positive thinking. My life is full of small patches of light. I direct my thoughts to that which brings me well-being. I place what is weighty for me into the hands of the universe. Little by little, the light awakens in my being, and I find serenity. Belief. I believe in myself, the beauty of life, and the goodness of God. Thus I have the power to fulfill my dreams. The will of the Almighty supports me. My life is showered in divine light, and my heart opens to the power of the universe. University. One step at a time. I see the mountain ahead, and I dedicate myself to taking one small step at a time. I make progress by staying focused on the present moment, the current task. Thus, I regain my ease of living. I love that. Ooh, okay. Affirmation. I listen to myself and acknowledge my needs. I assert myself and retain my power. I am brave and gentle. I don't have to be afraid of others. I respect myself and am respected by others. I love that one. That's amazing. Faith. I am confident I will achieve my goals. I live in the present and I have faith in my future. I firmly believe in my value within the universe. We're getting so many today. Balance. I find a balance between each sphere of my life. I'm the master of my daily life. I make time to nourish the spiritual and the physical. I bring love to my world by fulfilling the needs of my body and soul. You gotta put yourself first. I am light. I always have hope no matter the ordeal. I have faith in a better future. I turn darkness into light. I open my heart to others and to God and am spiritually strong. I draw light to me and shine with all of my being. Yes, here and now. The future does not exist and the past is gone. I focus on the present moment. I have confidence in life again because here, now, there's no danger. Everything happens when my soul is ready. Yes, that's one step at a time. That is just choosing every day, every moment now to be completely authentically you. Return to heart. I breathe light and stick to the essential for my soul, the present moment. I calm my thoughts. I focus on my heart and I find space to be where my light and greatness are. I find peace and inner silence. I love it. Okay, now I'm going to get some spiritual AF affirmations. These are blunt. They are crude at times. They have cuss words, so if you don't like this, skip ahead. I will have intuitive affirmations that I place for you at the end of the video based on this reading. And yeah, all right, let's get some spiritual AF. Let the freak flags fly. Alright, got two. Cool. Pretending to be a savage won't heal that hole in your heart, baby. You know who the real OGs are? The one who ain't got shit to hide from anyone, especially themselves. Real OGs claim their humanity. They hold those wounds up to the light like Mufasa holding Simba. It was Rafiki holding Simba. But anyway, can you hear that inspirational music starting? Yeah, that's you starting the hero's journey, love bug. Oh, I love that. Okay, you are a product of what you believe. If you think you're a turd, you're probably going to act like a turd, treat yourself like a turd, and accept turd treatment from others. Why the fuck would you do that? First off, you're not a turd. It's just physically impossible to be a turd and be a sentient being at the same time. But even if you have been kind of turdy, you believing you're golden will bring on all that golden behavior and that golden treatment. Today, just believe you're golden. And if you liked it better there, go back to Turd Town tomorrow. Thank you so much for spending time with me. I hope that this was helpful and affirming for you. And I wish you all the luck on your freak flag flying journey. Love you. Bye. Here are your affirmations. Take a deep breath and embody the feeling of belief as you repeat the affirmations of your choosing. Choosing to honor my truth is easy for me to do. I release the responsibility of others' opinions and feelings about me. The more I learn about my true self, the more I adore myself. I feel supported by others, old and new. I am safe to express my authentic self. Everything self-affirming is better than I could have ever imagined.